I get a low salary myself. I'm not bothered with salary. I am here. I was fighting for no money from 1971. Now the members of parliament increased their salary wrongly, in my opinion. They made a mistake, but we didn't approve it. We didn't support it. We didn't want to cause a crisis, but I didn't agree with it. And that's why I refused a pay rise. I refused. They pay me 3.6 million, which they started paying in 1996. Before that, I was getting 150,000. They wanted to raise the salary because the salary of Kenya, please, I'm not Kenya, I am Uganda. I don't want to pay rise now. It is really betrayal to find people fighting for salaries. That school was about to close. They didn't have enough money. So they said, the director must get more money, I don't know what, the administrator, but solidifying school is about pilots and engineers. Pilots to train other pilots, not administrators and secretaries. So they were trying to pay pilots 1 million. In the airlines, a pilot is getting 25 million. So the pilots walked away. So we had bought planes for training, but there were no pilots. They walked away. So if we don't have enough to pay everybody well, let's pay the pilots well and the engineers. And that's how the Solid Flying School came back. Otherwise, it was about to close. This is betrayal. So we don't have time for those mercenaries. Our soldiers have been getting very low pay all these years. Until a few years ago, when the generals were about to retire, the ones who had been there for 40 years, 45 years, 50 years, that's when we said, these generals should not go to the village when they are in a desperate situation. That's when we increased the salary of the army recently. But they have been fighting. So the mercenaries are really betrayers. This business of saying that science are getting, arts are not getting, what's wrong with that? We need the science people most urgently now. Arts are also important. I'm an arts person myself. Because of the historic contribution of the NRM, really, frankly speaking, I don't see how the people would fail to see that NRM is the right choice. Today, Uganda is already a middle-income country. By June next year, we shall be $66 billion. And in the next 5 years, it will maybe double. But since 2006, when we defeated COIN and ADF, the whole country is in peace. We are having a problem of cattle rustlers, which has now been also defeated. That is on the security side. On the side of Donglobo, you know what we have been doing. The roads, the electricity, to see that there is electricity in Balleg here. You can check with your parents or grandparents whether any of the governments had ever tried that to get everybody out of poverty. Not at all. I didn't even know that Honorable Jimmy wanted it. I just saw it in the papers. I didn't know. Then I got some information. I tried to check. I found that it was mainly legal problems on their side. It was legal. It was not political. I don't remember the details, but there was supposed to be this, that, and the other one, and the other one. It was legal. It was nothing to do with the political. Nothing to do with the politics.
Finally,
because now you say there are 8 presidential candidates. So they are there legally. Some belong to parties, others are independent. If they are voted, if any one of them is voted, he will become president. So the constitution is there, the people, the voters are there. What is the problem? So the issue of leadership was resolved, how to become leader of Uganda and how to run Uganda. It is all in the constitution.
Nodwon President me Uganda Dr. Bendera me ena.
The salary disparities will be sorted out with time. With time, with more money. Because you see the part of the indiscipline which is different from with the bush people. So the economy of the country is led by the private sector. The private sector are the ones who are doing most of the work: farming, manufacturing, services, infrastructure. Now, on the roads, we don't need historians. Somebody to come and tell the road, Napoleon did this, Napoleon. The road needs an engineer. Doesn't need somebody of literature to come and quote Shakespeare on the road. So that's why we say, you people, we don't have enough money to pay everybody well. But because we have brought peace, and we have done a little bit of infrastructure, some roads, the electricity. Private sector is rushing in. You can see the factories all over the place, in Jinja, in Kampala, you can see the factories. But all of these need scientists. They need engineers. Agriculture needs a vet, needs a Bachelor of Science people. So, can we, since we don't have money to pay everybody very well, can we start with this? Now somebody says, no, either we all get or nobody gets. Now what's that? The issue of priorities. Because like the people in Aber, for them they want a district, they don't care about the roads. That's not a bad idea. If you don't insist on tarmac roads, like for instance, we are struggling to get money to tarmac the road from Lila to here, to Abim. But now, when we say we create a new district, we create Aber district, we create a Amachi district, we create another district, that will take money. I had told them long ago they did some 1 acre of coffee, but I'm not satisfied. You will see, when you come back next time, I will show you how a 4 acres model should be.
Thank you.
Fishing, we need to rely on the indigenous fishing families so that we support them, because they are the ones who know. And then we also regulate how many people should be in the lake. Because even Nambole, when you reach a certain number, they say, don't come, the numbers are too many. How many people should be in the lake? Is there no limit? Logically, the number you need to be in the lake without damaging it, because you damage the breeding, you damage the what,